Hey, it's AT here. I wonder if anybody can hear me. Let's see. Let me know in the comments section if you can hear me okay. I'm doing a bit of a microphone check. You hear me? Alright, good. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, I posted about this if you're following me on Twitter. Let's see where this goes. I don't have a concrete plan for tonight. I definitely have been in the mood to play some Mega Man games. So, I'll be playing providing my controllers cooperate with me, because I'm gonna have to get a new charger, which is obnoxious. I'm thinking about doing possibly some of this, and then maybe Soul Calibur 6 character creation. We'll see where it goes. Alright. So anyway, good to see William and Juan. Let me see who else I can conscript to be here. Hopefully everybody's alright. So far it's only you, Juan. Alright, so this is going to be the Xbox One version of Mega Man X Legacy Collection. I was kind of debating between this and Mega Man Legacy Collection. I mean, I can beat... I was thinking about playing Mega Man 2, and I thought, you know, even though I had done a live run of Mega Man X2, what the hell? Things are a little bit nutty at my home. I might have to hop off the microphone a few times. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Don't be surprised if I have to get off. Alright, yeah, this is the Xbox One version of Mega Man X Legacy Collection. Maybe I might do Mega Man regular Mega Man Legacy Collection. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I just want to have fun and shit. So I have beaten this in stream before. I don't remember if Juan and William were there before. But I guess the ulterior motive would be this would be me getting some additional footage for the review that's been languishing for a few months. Alright. Yeah, I'll give you guys a minute or two to get in here. I would also really love Sam to join me. I don't know if I'm not sure if that will happen. I hope it will. He comes back home from work very soon. Let's see. Alright, Michelle Baker says she's gonna join in. You gonna go to your sister's bedroom? Okay. Alright, so this is a Mega Man. I'll wait for some people to come in before I blab. Well, let me know if the picture and the sound are even. Michelle Baker. Where'd Juan go? You know, Juan is omnipresent. So that's a bit of a surprise. Alright, I think that's Sam coming in from work. Alright, Juan's waiting for the part with the green biker dude. Of course, of course. Okay. So this is the sequel to Mega Man X, which is my favorite video game. And this one picks up X becomes leader of the Maverick Hunters, has to fight a new threat, and I mean that's about it. I feel like it's kind of a typical revenge story. Some parts are a little bit grim because the bad guys they capture his friend's body parts, and X has to retrieve them over the course of the game. But yeah, let's just get into it. Yeah, Yusei Fuda's a good biker. Not a whole lot to say about the stage. It kind of is. There's a lot of walls to climb up on and what have you. Hit the point of return. And this opening boss is a pushover. His size is worse than his bite. Rowdy Reiko. I don't know what that means. I also apologize about the transparency issue. I spent the past 20 minutes trying to correct it, and it hasn't, damn it, has not been working the way I wanted it to. So, I guess I'll have to be it. Hello, Michelle Baker. Good to see you here. I was introducing the game. This is Mega Man X2, which will be my next or my second to next video project. Depends on how the next few weeks go. And I just completed the first stage and was introduced in the game. So the X Hunters, they plot and what have you. They're the guys who stole Zero's body parts and taunt X about them. Let's see. Something about Rumble Roses. I do not have Rumble Roses, Juan. The robot hit you with a spike ball. How'd you not die in one hit? Because this boss doesn't conform to the rules of the spike damage, clearly. Now, generally, when... Let's see, why did the character do a cameo in Bomberman R? Because they got permission to do it? Yeah, and how's my volume, guys? Okay, so the first boss I usually do, it's usually either Wire Sponge or Wheel Gator. I'll do Wire Sponge because there's an easy heart tank to get in his stage, and his stage is just kind of funny. Cyber SpongeBob, yeah. The music in this game is definitely pretty odd. Volume's fine, that's good. I always thought it was a little bit odd. Especially compared to, because like the music in the first game is very pathos driven. And this game's music is very Brassy and Michelle Robinson, who helps with a lot of the Software Agents graphics and other business. She said that the time signatures are very weird. So I'll take her word for it. The composer for this game, Yuki Iwai, okay, that was really close. She composed Chill Penguins theme for the original Mega Man X. And what else? She also did some of the Capcom arcade games. The names are escaping me. I think one of the Mega Man Power Fighters games. Let's see. Juan wants to know if I know about the animation company that got burned down. Yeah, the whole internet heard about that. That made international headlines. It's terrible. And do I know about the OKO Sonic the Hedgehog crossover? Yes, I do. Alright, so I took the upper path there because I wanted to get a sub-tank. Those are very useful. And early on in the stage, there was a heart tank hidden. Which it's important to collect those because X starts off with only 16 bars of health. Let's see. Juan is saying something about my Knuckles article. I don't understand your observation, Juan. VR chat? What are you talking about, Juan? I've always, just going back when I talk about the music and aesthetics, just something about the stage always struck me as odd. This is called the weather control stage. There's palm trees in the background. The song is very brassy but melancholic. It's very odd. Do I know the way? Do I know the way to San Jose? You can see how this game is a response to Super Mario. Possibly, Michelle. The one thing I was talking about Mega Man 1 specifically. So maybe which I do have the first Legacy collection near me, so I could I was trying to make that particular comparison, but Mega Man is part of the same genre as Mario, the 2D platformer genre. I consider Mega Man a distant relative of Mario, like a distant cousin. They're both made by Japanese companies. They're both made in Kyoto. Capcom is in Kyoto. So is Nintendo. And they debut. Well, they didn't debut on the same hardware, but Super Mario did. Just the style game. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. So here's Wire Sponge Dam. He's in theory the easiest boss. I got a few bad hits in here, but I don't feel too bad. There's the one thing he doesn't attack that it gets a little bit dicey in an RNG sense, so I have to watch out for that. But for the most part, his patterns are fairly predictable. Let's see. Juan mentions that Mega Man X's voice actor was a doctor. That is correct. Mark Gatha, the voice actor for X in Mega Man X8 and Command Mission, retired from the field of voiceover and works as a pediatric doctor. I believe it's in either I believe it's in Nova Scotia. That was poor. So he wasn't just trying to be silly for the sake of it. Or was he? Not a robot doctor. I believe he became a pediatric doctor. If I'm not mistaken. Carly's original voice actor in a cult. Carly who? There's lots of Carlys. iCarly. Carly from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. You're not really... You're making an incredibly broad, open-ended statement that leaves a lot to interpretation. I guess now would be a good time to use the sub-tank. Yeah. And one more good charge shot and he should be down. Yep. Down goes Wire Sponge. Carly from 5Ds is an occult. She original actor. Huh. I don't understand what you mean, man. Do you mean the English voice actor, Japanese voice actor? Do you mean that? Excuse me, because in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, she becomes a dark signer. You're confusing me, Juan. Dr. Wright is what Dr. Light was incorrectly called in the early Mega Man games. Yes, such is one of the fun little joys of transliteration. Okay, so next I can do a Wheelgator stage. And in Japan he's called Wheels Alligates. And I find it funny that he's called Gator. He's not called Alligator. Just calling him Gator, it sounds like a very... Excuse me. Sounds like a very 90s thing to do. The Japanese version... Okay. Yeah, I know the Dr. Wowie thing. William. Mega Man's my favorite video game series. So I know about those things. What about you, William? What Mega Man games have you played? Alright, so we get the strike chain weapon from Wire Sponge once you defeat him. And if I time my jump carefully, I can grab the wall over there. This is a little bit tricky. And get the X-Buster shot over there. You never played Mega Man. Gator needs his GAT. What is GAT? There we go. Bit of a sequence break there. Mega Man X4, Mega Man X's voice actor is a woman, yes. I forget her name, but she was some Capcom employee of Australian descent who also played Mega Man in Mega Man 8 as well. So those games were developed around the same time. Get is gun. It's a reference to the movie The Other Guys. I should know that because I've seen that movie twice. I've seen it for a second time earlier this year. And my friend Dark Battleship, who's done work for me and Mr. Top 10 List, that's one of his favorite movies. Shane Black is his favorite filmmaker. Something about Dark Phoenix. I did not see the Dark Phoenix movie. I heard it was bad and that nobody who made it really cared, so don't watch it. So this has the where's Mr. Top 10 List? I sent it to him. So this is this game introduces the Rabbit Ride armor, which has the cool crushy hands. The Ride armor from the first X game simply punches, but this has the cool crushy hands, and it can do a hover jump, as seen here. Let's see. The X-Men movie ended not with a bang, but a whimper. That's how a lot of things seem to turn out. You either die... You either get canceled or you overstay your welcome, so it seems. You summon Mr. Top 10 list. I just sent him another message. Let's see where it goes. I don't know. He's usually... I would say he's usually somewhat busy around this time. So we'll see. If you can't make it, I won't take it personally. We all have lives. Alright, so this one's a little bit tricky. Normally, you can get this heart tank over here by doing a dash jump with an upgrade called the Speed Burner. However, using invincibility frames, that Reploid there, he respawned on one of the loading areas, and he's chasing me relentlessly, but he can't get up there. That dumb bastard. Okay, so the heart tank over there, there's a way I could get it. I can cheese my way to get it. Manipulating invincibility frames. So let's do that. So that Tricera tank over there, I bait it into shooting me, and I use the invincibility to get through the wall of spikes and grab the heart tank. Hello, Grant. Good to see you. Normally those spikes kill you. While we were busy chewing the fat, I got the X-Buster upgrade, which this is probably the best X-Buster upgrade in the... Oy, oy. Damn. That's how that can be bad for you. That's what normally happens when you touch spikes. Cyberstein had a daughter named Frankie. I own the Dark Beginning 1 print of Cyberstein, and I could have sold it because that card used to be worth some serious money. Not as much as the original printing. The original printing, that was like $1,000 card, man. And for good reason. That was a badass card. Miscellaneous is here. Hey, cool, Miscellaneous. I will be doing this for a little bit. We'll see how far it goes. I don't know if I'm going to do a full run, because that might take a little bit more than an hour. But I still wanted to, we'll see what people want. I don't want to put any hard plans for tonight. I did get requests for doing Soul Calibur 5 character creation. That was the big thing as far as Xbox goes. So... just let me know if a full run of this game would probably take over an hour is the thing. So I don't know if you'd want me to do a full run of this and then try Soul Calibur, or try this till I get tired. Just stream what you feel, okay? But I do this to service y'all. My ulterior motive here, like I said earlier, is to collect some possibly missing or problematic footage. Can't see what you play. Okay, what Michelle said. Okay. Let's see. Grotus was reduced to a head and gave up on evil. I mean, there's nothing in the game to say anything for or against that. So, that sounds like fan fiction. Give us... what did he say? Sorry about that. Grant says, give us Barabbas. I don't know what you mean by that. William says, if you were reduced to a head, wouldn't you give up on evil? I think most people would give up on life at that point. That's pretty morbid. If not, I mean, you have my... I salute you. So here's Wheelgator, swimming around in crude oil. I've heard some people think that this is blood, but I don't think... These games can be a little... Oh, crap. The X games can be a little bit gritty, but they're not that gritty. At least not yet. Not until we get to one particular scene in Mega Man X4. When Wheelgator starts flashing like that, he can only be hurt by level 3 and level 4 shots. There is no card based on Big Bird. What do you mean? Oh, we got 6 people in. That's cool. I should probably use his weakness. During the second phase, if you let the fight go on too long, Wheelgator will start tearing apart parts of the boss arena. So just finish him off quickly. Actually, AT Scratch said Gruntilda was reduced to a head and she stayed evil. Evil is evil. Just as A is A. Finished. You don't do evil at all, you simply give up. See, Grant says it's not blood, it's Gatorade. That's pretty funny. Miscellaneous claims that she wouldn't do evil at all. So, with 2 of the bosses down, the X-Hunters decide to personally get involved. And they will randomly appear in certain stages. You'll see which ones on the boss, on the stage map that they teleport to. And there'll be a hidden airlock where you can fight them. So this is how we change the course of the game. In order to save Zero and not fight him at the end of the game, you need to beat all 3 X-Hunters and make sure they don't exit the stage. If you want to fight Zero, don't beat all of them. It doesn't matter how many of Zero's parts you get. If you get 1 or 2, Zero will still be a boss later in the game. You have to get all 3 in order to save him. So, what do you guys want? Do you want me to save Zero, or do you want me to fight him towards the end of this run? This is Fury in the text. They're taunting X over Zero's body parts. Poor Gruntilla, she got crushed by a rock. Not poor, she bad. Don't pity bad people. So let's see, where are they? So Violin is in... Carry Zero up the mountain to break the curse. That's not how it works. So Violin is in the Overdrive Ostrich. Morphomoth is in the junkyard. And, what do you guys want me to attempt to do? Do you want me to try to save Zero or do a boss battle? Guess we'll make it up to about 3, 4. And believe it or not, I'm like a quarter done with this game already. Collect all of Zero's body parts. We got 1. Like he's Freddy Krueger. Okay, I guess we got 1. Save Zero. Let's see. You can have pity on her. Yeah, Bison's a dictator, so he's already a bad guy. My controller's low, yeah. Mega Man X50. Yeah, I wouldn't consider that. But, alright, saves. We got 2 save 0 and 0 for boss fight 0. So I'll leave it at that. No pity on Bison. Yeah, Bison he's a terrible man because he's a dictator. But I do like him. Overdrive Ostrich stage. This stage is eventful. The dictator or the boxer? Yeah. The boxer, he's a real SOB. I like playing as both of those guys, so I don't know what that says about me. Alright, here's the hidden arena for violin. Bro, they're all jerks. I shall crush you like a tin can. I just cannot sympathize with him. I should be fine. Alright, down goes violin. Pretty much any Street Fighter villain unless you count Sagat. Yeah, I find Sagat to be a weirdly honorable character. Juan says, Bandit a 13 Angel that actually got a JoJo reference. Okay, there's Zero's chest and arm piece. Bison's a dictator, Vega's a psycho, and Jury's a pervert. Yeah, one of my friends, and I maybe Judgment Meter. Judgment Meter's my friend. Two of my friends don't like Vega because of that shower scene in the animated film. They think that it's pretty dishonorable to fight somebody while they're naked and while you are armed with a weapon. It's not a very it's very bad manners. The triple threat. Here's the big set piece for this stage. Oops, crap. Judgment Meter hates Vega. That she does. She absolutely does. I think it's because of that scene in question. Okay, so to get that heart tank, if I kept the Ride Chaser alive, I would have been there. What really pisses me off is I actually did it when I was practicing earlier. It's a bit of a stunt to pull off. It's a stunt in more ways than one. You can also do something with an item called the Speed Burner, but it's getting that heart tank is a bit of a one-way ticket, if you know what I mean. Less of a concert ticket and more Stephen King The Long Walk ticket. We only got 2 girls. I know another girl who wanted to be here, but she's usually very busy with some work assignments, and I don't want to really fault her for it. Be a mild-mannered axe killer, but please don't give us a bad name with claws. Okay, so now we get the leg upgrade. Very useful. This is the first Mega Man game to have an air dash. And what a difference it makes. It feels like you're flying. Actually, we don't have many yet. We don't have anybody in here. 4 people. Must have been my electric personality that drove people away. Oh, here's another big sub pacer. Guile based on Paul Naref, Rose based on Lisa Lisa. I've heard the Lisa Lisa thing. I don't know if Guile is specifically. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Didn't JoJo's Part 3 come out 30 years ago? Doesn't that predate Street Fighter 2 like by a year or two? I can see it. Oh, and this is Overdrive Ostrich, by the way. Sorry, I got a little caught up in the fight. And he's done. Let's see. Mega Man powered up, had better voice acting than it. Yelling, bitch, I'll make you suffer. Let's see. Named after... Okay. Okay. So next up I can do Bubble Crab stage. This is essentially a very long boss fight, and since since Agile is there, Guile, Street Fighter character Agile, Mega Man X boss. It'll essentially be 3 boss fights, more or less. Grant has this collection. I wonder if he's tried this game. I think he told me that he got to play Mega Man X finally because of this collection. That's cool. Any friends that like a babbling brook? Hey, that sounds like a dig at me. Agile, Guile. They're both French infiltrators. That seems annoying with the 3 bosses. Well, the majority of the stage is a sub-boss fight. That's the big event. And then the Agile fight is hidden and all the stages end with a boss fight. So I mean, I don't think it's annoying. It's just on par for the course. So this boss, I think it's called Seed Coelacanthler. If anybody knows I'm wrong, correct me. You have to destroy 7 of the 8 components, I believe, in order to defeat him. The majority of the stage is fighting him. And you just tear him up quickly, and then there's not a whole lot to the stage aside from an Easter egg or two, and a hidden heart tank. And down he goes. Where is everybody? That's the first episode of the Twilight Zone. Here's the hidden arena. This is what I'm more concerned about. The agile fight. I think I have enough sub-tanks to go by. Oh, Mr. Totilis is here. Coco Cabana played on the radio. I don't care who you are. That song is fire. Coco Cabana is my favorite Yu Yu Hakusho character. Why is everybody finishing their sentences like this? Here's Agile. Welcome, X. Your destruction is at hand. And that's the character. Yeah, I'm done for it. Yeah, everyone likes Coco Cabana. I hope I didn't screw... Okay. Have to fight the Coelacanthlar again. At least I didn't use up my sub-tank. Alright. Nah, okay, that's what I was more concerned about. Down he goes. Scar killed Mufasa. I didn't know that. Okay, so if we're going to be talking about the Lion King remake, somebody saw it and told me that they deleted the part when Rafiki hits Simba on the head, and Simba goes, "Ow, that hurt!" And why'd you do that? And Rafiki says, "Doesn't matter. It happens in the past." And that's a great moment in the movie. I think it speaks volumes as to who Rafiki is, and apparently they deleted that, which not only does that delete a good character part, but I think it undermines the moral of the entire movie. So, yeah. Scar killed Mufasa. Wake up, sheeple. Yeah, if only Alex Jones was in The Lion King. Let's see. His name was Yusuke. He was a spirit detective with Joe in his hair and a green uniform down to there. That Rafiki scene rocks. I mean that. And it's probably going to make $1 billion. This is awful. How many lives do I have left? I always hit people in the head. That's a lie. William, don't lie. People who lie are always found out. And then publicly humiliated. Like, all those big call-outs that happen on the internet. We got 7 people in here. That's cool. Whoever these mystery people are, don't be shy. Speak up. Ugh, wrong direction. There we go. I'm calling out Stink Tuna Lord 420. You wish Michelle was here. Maybe she's just quiet. Stink Tuna Lord 420. I like that name. So he smells bad because he eats too many tuna sandwiches and smokes too much pot. I wonder if I can farm for health here. This guy is not cooperating. Yeah, just jump into the fight already. I think Tuna Lord is the worst since he named himself after one of the worst foods ever. I like tuna, but I can't stand the smell. Damn. Nope, he got me. You wish Emily and Flamwenko are here. Scar's dead now. That stupid bastard. Let's see here. Okay, I can retry again and not worry about the agile fight. I don't know if Sam will be joining us here. He seems caught up in his own business. Emily's away for the weekend. Simba. Yeah, I know about the controversy, and I get the Simpsons reference. It's a double whammy. Grant, I'm curious. You have this collection. Which of the games have you played? You mentioned that you played the original X. I know historically you play Mega Man X7. You played all the first collection, just haven't beaten any of them. Oh, I mean, definitely try to take an hour or two and do them. None of the games are particularly long. I say that, and I've been streaming this game for over an hour. But in theory, they shouldn't take too much time. I think my Mega Man 8 stream took me about 4 hours in total. When usually it takes me about 2 hours to beat that game. Now you single-handedly started a Lion King discussion. Grant says go what? Go. Got pretty far in all of them. Ah, crap. That's not good. Let's try this again. William claims to be a powerful man. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Well, that sucks. Always comes back to the Lion King. I thought the 6 degrees of separation were Cartoon Network. Well, that sucks. The game forcibly reset. Shit. Well, what would you like me to do? Would you like me to move on to Soul Calibur, Mega Man 2? Juan wants me to do Rookie Mode. I don't know why I'd want to do that. I mean, I might as well put training wheels on. Well, The Incredibles are on now. I love The Incredibles. I need to rewatch it. I recently saw Toy Story 4 and enjoyed it in spite of that movie really not need to be made. It's not too bad for what it's worth. I feel sorry. I guess I should. Let's see what that password is. I might have to just save it so I can start off because that sucks. That's why I like password saves, by the way. Let's see, what was it? You can record The Incredibles for me. Um, I probably don't live anywhere near you. I have it on DVD. It's fine. That doesn't make any sense. You don't need to offer me that. Let me just see if I can save that time code for that password. Let's see. Where's Judgy? She ain't here. That's what. Let's see. Grant said something really morbid that I think if I say that, I'm gonna get sued. So I'm gonna let Grant be responsible for his words and not me. I guess we'll just use that as a reference point for next time. 1681541334265541. What's on my TV? Xbox. I've never heard of anyone named Joji. I've heard a few people use that name sarcastically, and if I want to be perfectly honest, I've used that name sarcastically a few times. Judgment Meter just has way too many syllables. Excuse me. Okay, quit game. Would you like me to do some Mega Man 2 and then move on to Soul Calibur? I've been in a bit of a Mega Man mood recently, and that was one of the games I advertised. I did want to do Soul Calibur before I, bowed out tonight. William says, "What the heck, man? That's the kind of salty language I would expect from a ribald Seth Rogen movie. You behave yourself, mister." I feel like I have a little bit more to say about Mega Man 2 because I don't think I streamed that one. I've games I've beaten stream. I've beaten X twice. Uh, the original Mega Man 7, Mega Man 8. I think that's about. Oh yeah, X2. Let's see. Someone at work wanted me to know if anything happened to Woody when she asked the person, she said, "No, yes, he didn't die." And the next word that came out of the mouth was, "Did he burn?" It's... Hopefully the game isn't too loud. One thing I had to come with one thing I had to come to terms with when I was rewatching Toy Story like 9 years ago, because I hadn't seen it in a few years. The Toy Story was my childhood movie. I guess that and The Lion King. But in the original Toy Story, Woody's kind of a dick. Let's see. Judgment Meter, Adorable Meter, Anime Girl, and the artist formerly known as Adorable Meter. I like when people call her Anime Girl. I think that's funny. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Okay. So, Mega Man 2. The second ever Mega Man game. The first of many, many sequels. The best-selling game in the entire franchise. One of Capcom's best-selling games in general. I wrote an article on it recently. And yeah, I just had a bit of a Mega Man mood, so it's time to replay them again. I wonder if I can do a full run through. This game is not very long. And if I can't, let's give it a little bit less than an hour, and then I'll move on to Soul Calibur. I can create a save state here. Let's see. In the old script, Woody used to be a villain. I heard he used to be a jackass. I don't know if he's a villain, per se. So in this game, Dr. Wily gets his revenge. Not much to it. And there's something nice and simplistic about this intro I like. It reminds me of a computer game from the 80s, and to some people this is a computer game from the 80s. I mean like a home computer game is what it reminds me of. Grant's best Mega Man spin-off. I go with X. There was one when Lightning encountered dead cars. That's weird. To people who play this game, I want to know what y'all think. This is a generally liked game. I think it's very good. It's not my favorite Mega Man game. I think it's mildly overrated, but I don't think it's bad by any means. Alright. So this game is very easy. Who could I start off with? I guess I'm leaning towards... Let's go... Let's go with Bubble Man. Oh yeah, I don't really care much for those, the water graphics. Sherry says Quickman. No, Quickman's a lot of trouble. So yeah, one thing I'm not too crazy about this game, some of the enemies spawning, like with the frog, is pretty goddamn ridiculous. As you can see there. I always felt having to beat Wily with Bubbles is an odd choice. It's funny, it's like the game is trying to make some kind of social statement about Bubbles triumphing over an alien hologram. It's so weird. Oh, but nobody's supposed to know about that yet. Have you any experience with this game, Grant? I know that you said that you had the anniversary collection. Yes, Quickman. I would prefer to do Quickman stage with Flash Stopper, so well, that was a cheap shot. I don't like that. Gotta go fast. Wrong franchise. Juan's talking about the people in Area 51. That is stupid and weird. And that's all I have to say about that. You're able to beat all the NES Mega Man games. That's cool. those versions are based on the Rockman Complete Works versions. The contrast is a little bit blown up. And just in general, those versions are a little bit easier than the NES versions. You can take a few more hits, damn it. And the frame rate issues are fixed. Stability issues. Since it's Sonic or Mega Man, I have to go with Mega Man. Mega Man's my favorite game franchise. My brother's more of a Sonic guy. But honestly, Sherry, William, the one thing that... AT, you idiot. That was very dumb. Don't jump too high underwater. Here's a weird thing about Mega Man. He becomes more buoyant when he's underwater. Okay, so this is me holding the jump button all the way down. He goes nearly to the top of the screen. And that's just a very light jump there. It's really odd. If you touch the ceiling, you're dead. I think even if you hit the part where the water is pushing you down, if I'm not mistaken. Is that what happens? I really don't want to chance it. I've already died twice. Okay. Guess I was mistaken. But those spikes are instant death. What used to be a big wooden puppet? There's an old test scene with all of them. I like how, in order to convince Tom Hanks that he was right for the part, they got footage from one of Tom Hanks' movies and animated Woody to it. I think that's really cool. Because I believe in the original proposal. That was pathetic. Gotta step up my game. Because I don't know if he was still Woody at that stage, but I believe the original plan was to get Paul Newman to play Woody. Which, that would have been something wild. Let's see, Juan said they wanted Barbie in the original Toy Story. Yeah, they couldn't get the rights to it. And they eventually remedied themselves later. Excuse me, Birkin-sama. Are we making Resident Evil 2 references here? In order to convince Tom Hanks he was right for the... thank you for quoting me. I appreciate it. Get that on some merch. You're having too much fun. Hey, guys, I'm curious. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, if me and Mr. Top 10 List were in the same room, what are some games you'd like us to play? Because an idea I have, if we're able to do that again, I was thinking probably the Ranma or Yu Yu Hakusho games. I would like to teach him some of the moves and what have you. Let's see. Then I got electrocuted. There's actually some trick to get the anglerfish to despawn, but I don't know how to do it. Or rather, I don't know how to do it with consistency. Just watch out for the shrimp and he's gone. Let's see, how about both those games in the Sailor fighting game? Those sound pretty cool. Let's see. You'd like to join that party. Okay. You'll need a permission slip first. Let's see. Something about Bomberman R. I guess I should play that sometime. You keep twisting my arm and I keep being evasive and making excuses and not doing it. Alright. Should William make his own account? Yes. But I think you have to wait a few years for that. Because you're a minor, right? I'm sure I can get my dad to sign it. Okay. Cool. We'll need his signature, his driver's license, gun license, Costco discount card, and passport. And then I think we should all be set. See, guys, it's funny because Michelle Baker is older than me, but don't tell anybody. Yes or no? I actually I think can't you make a YouTube account when you're 13? YouTube allows people up to 13. Then why don't you make your own? Instant death. Damn it. Yeah, Bomberman R has Rumble Roses. Oh, so that's how we tie it all back into Rumble Roses. If I fail this stage again, this is pretty embarrassing. I guess I'll go back to Flashman. I'll attempt Flashman stage. So something happened, and then the anglerfish enemy failed to spawn. And I think there might have been too many objects on the screen. But I don't know how to do that with some consistency, because you weren't ready for what? Yeah, there should have been an anglerfish there, so I'm not sure what happened. He wasn't ready for this. I really don't like that waterfall effect. I hope nobody here is sensitive or anything. I really get worried that might give somebody a seizure. Oh, yeah. You. Really not happy. How many lives do I have left? I have 2 lives left. Or your mom could watch the streams. What interest would she have in them? I know anime photosensitive. We don't do that anymore. No, it's things are not worth getting seizures over. But that being said, I really miss the vector graphics of 1980s games and some of the flashes and sound effects that come with that. They don't make them like that anymore. That's too bad. I really love the way those things look and sound. Does she like games? Does she? Where has she been all this time? I like people who like games. There we go. She used to have an NES. I'm playing a game that used to be on the NES on my Xbox. Okay, we're in business now. It's like relearning how to play this game. We have Porygon and Pikachu to blame. It's all Pikachu's fault. So here's Bubble Man. He goes down fairly easily. Ah. Okay. She loves Pikmin. That's cool. I believe what makes Bubble Man relatively easy, I mean, who am I to talk? I took a shit ton of damage there. Is that I don't think he has any invincibility frames. Let's see. William wants to know if I got Pikmin. I do. I have the Wii version of Pikmin and Pikmin 2. You got a new baby. You're an uncle now. That's cool. I'll have to remember that if I get the Wii set up. Okay, so Flashman is usually one of the earliest stages I get, because he's a pretty easy boss. and getting the flash stopper is pretty important. Especially when dealing with Quickman. I don't think his stage is too difficult. The walkers drive me a little bit crazy. There's a few tricks you can do to despawn them. Juan's been watching Hurricane Drew, that's cool. I don't think I've seen that in about 13 years, but I love Sentai. Just shoot this guy behind the wall. Sounds like a Michael Jackson song. This stage could have been in a Michael Jackson music video, maybe. Oh god. I really hate the Sniper Joe walkers, they're evil. Everyone excited about Comic-Con? I don't like Comic-Con anymore. It's become way too commercial. Oh well. This stage is very slippery. So, to those of you who have played this game, my friend Dark Battleship, he admires the Mega Man games, but he doesn't like them because he thinks they're hard. I recommended this game to him. I said this is considered one of the easier Mega Man games, and he didn't want to complete it. He said it was too hard. I want to know what you guys think. We're going to make this smarmy Sniper Joe disappear. Gonna lure him off screen, and... presto, he don't exist no more. Ah, the limitations of memory. Everyone here is an adult, and I'm just some weird 17-year-old. Okay, let's see. Juan was stuff. I have a local convention. I haven't been to a convention in Texas in about 7 years. Juan Grant calls Sniper Joe a plumber. I don't see it. Mr. Top Talent says that he likes the bubbles and the frogs in this game. Miscellaneous says, poof, he's gone. It's like a magic trick. Or maybe it's just a limitation of memory. No challenge is sometimes not fun. What do you mean? And there we go. That was like 6 hits. Flashman is ridiculous. I say sometimes because Kirby exists. They all play hard, especially for those not used to the NES difficulty. I think this is the easiest, personally. No, actually, yeah, I think this is the easiest. Mega Man 3 has some ways where you can totally cheese your way out of situations. Item 3 completed. Get your weapons ready. Gotta remember, yeah, the old Mega Man cartoon, he'd be mining robots, construction robots, and all to help mankind. We'll need to rebuild this prototype. Like, he has a funny accent. He's also not terribly intelligent in the show. Okay, so what could I do next? I could do Airman. I could do Quickman. Who would you like to see me? I'll put up to a vote. Airman or Quickman next? Togepi, Togepi, the star of the show. Juan, Woodman wasn't an option. We're gonna do Airman or Quickman. Okay, we got one for Quickman. Juan wants an arts and crafts stream. Why? I'm not good at those. My mic keeps cutting out. I just turned it off. I'm assuming Juan is giving a vote for Airman. Now I've got your power, Punch. 1 for Quickman, 1 for Airman. Juan is referencing a meme when he says he can't defeat Airman, by the way. We need a tiebreaker. Breaker the Magical Warrior. Miscellaneous, if you're still here, I'm curious. I want to know if you've played this game. I didn't. This game is pretty common, but I know not everybody's played it. I'm curious, you say. Okay, guys, 1 vote for Airman, 1 vote for Quickman. We need a tiebreaker. Okay, it says Quickman, we'll go Quickman. Yeah, this stage is kind of a bastard. The lasers, they're instant kill. Let's see, item number 3. I've always thought item number 3 platforms look like candy in a wrapper. Let's see, something about Harpy Queen, I don't get it. Why am I poor? What, you mean financially? Alright, let's get that flash stopper out. Okay, for those who don't understand what happened, I stopped time to prevent the quick lasers from coming. If one of those lasers touches you, it's an instant death. Alright, that doesn't do anything. Let's see, something about Dr. Yeah, you fight a giant guts man, that's right. And that's the stage. Alright, and the flash stopper is one of those weapons that you use it once, and then the energy, what's there is the amount of time, what's there in the meter is the amount of time that everything will be frozen for, you see. You can't use it multiple times in succession. So it's a bit tricky like that. Let's see, who sent me something? So I'm trying to get a little bit caught up here. Salmon Joe. Because he's salmon colored? I don't understand. Alright. Where are the transparencies displaying correctly for this game, but not for Mega Man X2? That doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah. Sam and Joe. I get it. There we go. Okay. This guy did. Yeah, he did. I did, then he did. Get equipped with Quick Boomerang. Yeah, okay. William, I understood that you don't have to repeat it several times. It's okay, we did. I kind of got that the first time. I'm gonna do Metal Man next. I think he's weak against Quick Boomerang. I think this stage is a little bit tricky. I know some people think this is a good starting point. Metal Man is weak to his own weapon. It's very funny to see the result in the final stages. Once we beat Metal Man, we'll get one of the best master weapons in this game. The Metal Blade. Very useful. Very, very useful. Wayne wants to know, how is that not insta-kill? Because they're drill enemies, they're not spikes. Spikes are insta-kill. I think this enemy is funny. Ugh. Getting hit by him, not so much. That tin can enemy, I really don't like him. The drills are not spikes, though. I'm not going to go for that E-Tank. I find it to be kind of a trap. The spring enemy gets destroyed by the bubble. That's Metal Man stage. Top 10 bikers. The falling spikes. I guess, I mean, they're not coated the same way regular spikes are. Top 10 birds in TV shows. Big Bird. Can he fly? Get equipped with Metal Blade. Okay, next up, I will do Airman. Normally I do Heatman last. I usually have a lot of trouble with this at this stage. And actually, I don't think Airman's that hard, but his stage drives me a little bit nutty sometimes. Why is Spike's insta-kill on Mega Man? Because the game designers, they needed a way to instantly kill you sometimes. When I played one of the Mega Man, I think it was 7 when I was younger, and my dad saw that. My dad said that he thinks whoever designed that robot, somebody used to... Something about their design being bad. They call Q&A. So that's a bad robot design. If you touch a spike and it explodes. Yeah, it is weird because he's not fleshy. He's a robot. He's made of metal. She's not a robot. He's a robot. Mega Man's a robot. Vanessa's not a robot. Let's see. Pidgeotto, Birdman, Attorney at Law, oh my god, that's baffling. How is your dad? He's about an inch shorter than me. That's funny, I think. Not haha funny, but funny in an ironic sort of way. He's having a lot of fun with his new garden. And that's about all I can say about him. By the way, guys, now would probably be a good time to remind you that if you haven't already, it would really help me out if you thumbed up the stream. And if you like this stream, Mr. Top 10 List, if he's there, I think, isn't he doing another stream sometime soon? Though Mega Man is designed like a human, but he's made of metal. He's got robotic parts and computers and stuff. Damn it. Who told you? Who told me what? You mean yes? Okay. Whew. Oh boy. Thought there was a security breach there. Juan says Abelardo. What? I don't get it. Get equipped with air shot. Oh, air shooter. Let me get another one of the weapons. Hey Sam, you want to join the stream when we do the Soul Calibur 6 character making thing? I think I'm just gonna work out, shower and whatnot. Oh, I thought you had 2 monitors. That would have been so cool. That's a monitor. I know, but I thought that was all hooked up. I'm not ready to have my own command center yet. I used to. That would be cool. Are you making progress? What kind of progress? In the game? I'm gonna say about 1/3 done. How many hours have you playing? This probably 30 minutes. Oh, okay. I did X2 for an hour and then the game forcibly reset. Is this a hot mic? Yeah. I should probably mute it. Sorry, something personal being discussed. Okay, Sam will not be joining us, unfortunately. Sorry to break the poop like that. Okay. Sorry if that sounded gross. Okay. Let's do Crash Man next. Okay, those enemies are called Tellies, and they will constantly respawn. What gross? The fact that I said break the poop. Crash Man, Clash Man, I don't even know. Oh, I don't know if Grant is still here. One reason why the Anniversary Collection is a little bit easier is that those games have auto fire turbo, so you can cheat or cheese your way through certain situations. Judgment Meter's here. Hey, Judgment Meter, good to see you. Glad you can make it. Especially after I had one cancellation. Ken from Street Fighter, the Mattel has a trademark on Ken. Interesting. Those jerks. Okay, yeah, Judgment Meter, I'm playing Mega Man 2. Oh, you can only have one of these at a time, okay. Time to use that Metal Blade. Hi, cute, slimy worm, that's weird. Square Enix are also jerks. No comment. I'm not too crazy about the way they handle certain things. But they monopolize the trademarks, damn it, to some of my favorite video games, so they have that going for them. He says as he tugs his collar. They haven't given Nintendo the rights to Mallow in general. They don't have any obligation to do so, I don't think. Well, no, that's a really weird complicated quagmire. The way I understand it is anytime they use those characters, they have to ask permission for them. Giggity, what's with the quagmire noises? Baker, why are you making quagmire noises? Maybe I'll eventually get through the screen. No. Oh no. You're a fan of Square Enix's manga, says Juan. That's cool. I know that they did Full Metal Alchemist. What other manga did they do? I'm sure that I know of it, I just need to think about it. Because you're Excite Bike, that Judgment Meter's here. Oh, cool, we got a video game reference in there. Gamer. If you haven't seen it or listened to it, Judgment Meter had a video on her channel recently where her and Mr. Top 10 discuss Ranma characters, if that sort of thing appeals to you. The screen is totally blank here. Total blank. Just a red herring. This is such a curious screen right here. There's nothing there. There's no obstacles. There's no enemies. There's nothing hidden. It's so weird. Ryu's unofficial name is Takegami. Says... What Ryu are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Who said that? What's this about? That one gambling anime on Netflix. Just one? There's only one? There's not two? Just one. Okay. Hey, you know, Judgment Meter, I'm curious. Hypothetically, if you and I were in the same room, what games would you like to stream together? Just talking in hypotheticals here. I don't know how we would pull that off. Ryu's unofficial last name is Takegami. Says who? Who said that? What's their source? I think I have to crawl my way back up the tower, damn it. How many lives do I have left? Something adorable. What about one of the Sailor Moon, I'm not sure, let me think here. Why not Panel Day Pawn? I think that's a great, casual game. I'm sorry if I'm making assumptions. Something tells me you don't play too many video games. I'm really sorry if I'm wrong. Williams says Quiz and Dragons. You know, I have been trying to bully Sam and Saturn into doing a play where we play Quiz and Dragons for a few years now, and they've been very reluctant to it. So if you want to see me and Sam and Saturn play Quiz and Dragons, please express so in the comment section, because I think that would be really fun. That was something I would love to play with Mr. Top 10 List as well, but I would need a PlayStation 2 at the very least. I don't know. I don't have any kind of arcade hardware installed on any of my drives or anything. You mean just constantly ask them? Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Time to climb the ivory tower. She also likes Street Fighter. Yeah. You're never too far away from a Street Fighter game, let me tell you. I don't know. Every stage in this game is supposed to be an industrial site that got attacked. I don't know what the hell this stage is supposed to be. Is this an observatory? Did Mega Man take a ladder to heaven to space? Let's see. It was something about how much you hated Vega, I believe. The other stuff was flattering. I think. I hope. you want me to save after Crashman and then do Soul Calibur, or do you want me to get further in the game? What would you like me to do? Because for an Xbox stream, I don't think I'm doing the best job representing what the Xbox is capable of doing. There, down goes Crashman. You can't. You can't what? Oh, favorite Street Fighter character. You're in space. I can't think of any other explanation. Was this an observatory, or did Mega Man just take a ladder and go to space? That's silly. Save. You want me to make a save stay here? Let's see what the password is. Let's see. A4, B1, B3, C2, C3, C4, D3, D4, E3. Let's see. Baker likes the Mega Man kick. You know, Michelle, my gut's telling me you're not terribly familiar with the Mega Man franchise. I was just wondering if you had any observations based on what I've been doing here. Who's Judgment Meter's favorite Street Fighter character? Let's see. The cop-out answer is going to be all of them. The non-cop-out answer, my guess, is going to be Jury. Poison. Oh, damn it. I shouldn't know. Let's see. One of my friends in Discord wants to know if I will ever play Skyrim. I don't own Skyrim. I have Oblivion. I guess I should play it. I feel a little bit guilty. Somebody sent that to me, but I don't know if that is give it. I have the Xbox 360 version, but I don't know if that's compatible with the Xbox One. That's the issue. I have a few Xbox 360 games, but I don't necessarily have the hardware for them. Judgment Meter got the trivia question about Judgment Meter correctly. She gets 10 points and a stuffed animal of her choice. That sounds like a bit you would do in one of your videos. Double KO. Okay, Michelle Baker likes Cammy. Yeah, I have a t-shirt with Cammy on it that Saturn got me. Pretty cool. He's cuter, Snuffy, Big Bird, or Slimy. I don't think any of those characters are cute. But I guess relatively speaking, I'm gonna go with Big Bird. Wait a minute, who's Slimy? Double KO, I still lost. That's normally how it goes. Normally, you have to win. You can't have a stalemate. Slimy the Worm. From what? Who is Slimy the Worm from? The Sesame Street character I don't know about? Okay, I think that's the hard part of this stage. You're wrong. Clearly AT is the cutest character. That's weird. The Cuddly Crab. Okay, so if anybody was paying attention to me on social media, there will not be a stream next Monday. Like me and Sam and Clover and Saturn, we thought we'd be able to do. There's just a scheduling issue. So I'm sorry that will not be happening. Maybe I can kick this into overdrive to make up for that. I want to see if I can do at least one more stream with Sam during the summer, but our work schedules have been there's been some conflict. Damn it! The creepy crab, the killer crab. That's fine. It's really not, but thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Let's see. In Discord, Candid wants to know if I know about the new SpongeBob spinoff. I heard about it. The circumstances of it being made don't sound very pleasant. It sounds like Nickelodeon waited for Steven Hillenburg to die so that they could make it, knowing that he would never in any way support it. So it sounds like something not to watch. Let's see. Candid also wants to know if I know about the Las Casa Grande spinoff. Yes, I do. I don't really I really don't watch Nickelodeon much anymore. Some of the recent controversies have kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, unfortunately. Although I've recently gotten into My Life as a Teenage Robot. My Life as a Teenage Robot. Did I say that correctly? I feel like I'm constantly misspeaking. Let's see. I'm almost done with that series. I'm gonna be very sad. I'm probably gonna have a show hole when I'm out of episodes, because if you watch my videos, one of my contacts, one of my collaborators, Laura Fedora, it's the name she goes by. She's an announcer in some of my videos, like the Axelay video, an older video, the not that great Grand Theft Auto video that me and Sam and a few others did. I don't mean to throw anybody under the bus. I think that could have been better. What else was she an announcer for? My Halloween videos. Normally she's the announcer for my Halloween videos. That's one of her favorite shows. And a long time ago, she kind of took me to task for not watching it, because I didn't think much of it. I think I was in kind of like a screw Nickelodeon. Director also played Ami on Puffy Amumi show. I know that, yeah. I know her. I forget her name, but she was the Japanese girl on Captain Planet. Let's see. William said that Paul is against Camp Coral. Marcel? We need to make it two-way alien to Caliber. Would you like would you like me to stop here and then go to Soul Calibur? Or do you want me to finish the game? I feel like I'm on a roll. Hi Puffy Amumi is weirdly good. It's odd. I'd be grateful with the streams. I'm just happy everybody. Paul Tibbet! Why did I think of my friend? Oops. Finish the game. Oh my god. Your mic is glitching, mate. How is it glitching? What way? You gotta be more specific. Okay, we got 6 stages left. Let's do this. Heatman stage. I normally say this for last because I think it's pretty brutal. We gotta watch more of that, Judgment Meter. Are you friends with Paul Tibbet? No, no. No. I know 2 other Pauls, though. Oh, that was stupid. The mic is cutting you off. Is it now? Is it cutting me off now? The monitor looks fine. The levels look fine on the monitor. And you just gotta move like hell, because the gyrocopters and the tellies are just gonna keep respawning. And here comes the first disappearing a block segment here. Let's see. It was doing it earlier, sounds desynced. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Wulong Warriors. Yes, that show, I heard that show is better than meets the eye. It just really got screwed. So people thought it was worse than what it was. No, I messed up. If you could befriend a cartoon creator, who would you befriend? Maybe Rob Renzetti. And then I would finance his stuff. Now, he probably makes more money than I do, so I should shut the hell up. I guess either him... Maybe Alex Hirsch. I feel like I'm walking on I was about to say landmines. Walking on eggshells, saying that. Because I like Hirsch. We are two very different people, politically speaking. But I do like him a lot, and I wish him the best. Let's see. Something about Saint Seiya. Yeah, those guys have cool armor. Give me one moment. Let me find a good lull, and then I'll go down here. Let's see. Earlier today, you were watching Saint Seiya remake on Netflix, and there's got tiger and dragon powers. Yeah, a bunch of kung fu cliches. I dig it. Things are supposed to be the opposite. How can they be in one being without exploding? Creator a cartoon, then befriend yourself. One of my fantasies is to design an RPG and a Phoenix Wright-like adventure game. Those are two things I would really like to do in my lifetime. Oops, I mean create. Yeah, look how high this jerk jumps. I wonder if Crash Bomb affects him. Oh! Just get out of the way. Yeah, RPG Maker. I would like to do something better than RPG Maker. I've tried making an adventure game in Rempi, but I really screwed up with sprite compression, and I never really bothered. That's something I would like to do at one point. Favorite Sailor Moon character? Let's go with Sailor Jupiter. You get out of the way. No, I meant with the Sniper Joe. That's why I said that. The Sniper Joe and the Walker. Ah, damn. It's either he kills you quickly or you kill him quickly. For a long time, I thought Heatman was a box. Now I realize that he's a few years later. I realized that he's a cigarette lighter. Let's see something about. What if you make a game and your character gets put in Smash Brothers? That would be the ultimate honor, man. That's incredibly unlikely. We get item number 1, and then, yeah, the path to the Wily stages is open up. Just 5 more stages to go. The ultimate honor. Yeah, I made a pun. Okay, well, thank you for... I took a sip for water, and I guess I forgot to turn it back on. How long have I been quiet for? I was saying hi, McBride Studios. I was trying to say that this upcoming battle sucks. Not sucks. That's a part where one wrong move and you're dead. They have a weird charm to them, the anime dub openings. I mean, stuff like Real Big Fish doing the Rave Master theme song. Quiet for the last 5 minutes. I was saying that this part is nerve-wracking for me, and when I start getting sweaty hands. Hi, hey, yeah, good to see you. I was saying that this is we're in the final 5 stages of the game, and this is the part that I find hard. Yeah, I took a sip of water and just lost track of the time. So I was saying, yeah, you guys were talking about Knights of the Zodiac. I haven't seen that since it aired. I really don't remember it. Which that's how I first knew of Saint Seiya. Oh yeah, I was saying that it's one of the best known songs in all of video. Oh my god, that jump drives me. Oh man, this part just makes my hands sweat like you have no idea. OG Dragon Ball and Smile Bomb are my favorite. Those are really good. The English version of Smile Bomb, I mean, I prefer the Japanese, sure, but they're good. I don't know if he means Rock the Dragon or the translation of Magafushi Adventure. Alright, this part drives me nuts. One wrong move and you're dead. Now dead. Four Kids One Piece opener is amazing. And not in a good way. Well, that was pointless. William says next to the DuckTales Moon theme, that's a game I should play or find a way to incorporate footage from. The Four Kids One Piece opener was horrible, but I mean, it was awful but funny. It's just a really obvious example of trying to be cool with the kids and looking really stupid while trying to do so. Let's see, Juan said something incomprehensible about Revolution and Dragon Ball. Is Miscellaneous here? I don't think so, William. McBride, I'm curious if you've played this game. Let's see, one of my friends who knows nothing about Mega Man, she says that this boss reminds her of Eureka's Castle. The Nickelodeon show. Oh, there we go. Woo! Jeez. Yeah, this boss, just, oh my god. Nothing makes me just sweat as much as that guy. Oh man. It's all because of the knockback. One hit, you are dead no matter what. Heat Wave's Heatman's weapon is the first charge weapon in the entire series. I think it's called Atomic Fire. There we go. I'm gonna need item number 2. Welcome back. I beat a boss. Everyone's thoughts on Dan Hibiki. He's a jerk you love to hate. I do like him in Street Fighter 4. I think he's fun to use in that. I think he's kind of douchey in the other Street Fighter games, but that's the point. Dan and X have the same English voiceover, so it's kind of relevant. Right, Ted Soroka, I believe. He's a Yamcha, that's pretty funny. Ah, damn. Bastard. Well, I think, maybe let's take note of the password and then try again another time. I think I'm ready to move on to the Soul Calibur thing. What do you guys think? What is Smiley the Worm? In the words of Seldom Seen Dancer Ultra Nate, you're free to do what you want to do. You can do what you want to do in living color. Alright, we'll be doing character creation, no fighting. Let's see. Oh, Judgment Meter says Slimy from Sesame Street. Wait, that's not what she said. Judgment Meter said, "I love that show." Oh, you love In Living Color? That's a major influence on my sense of humor. I always try to find the reruns when I can because the DVDs are uh the DVDs are compromised. Soul Calibur Pacifist, run! No fighting in game or in chat. Uh, I, this is just supposed to be character creation. Like I did a few months when this game came out and hadn't really touched it much since. Okay, so in the past we've tried Star Platinum from JoJo's. I don't think I have that on this flash drive. Any of them. Sailor Neptune, Yorichi. Who are some other characters we could try to do? So let's try to do something practical. Let's see. Oh, Soul Calibur. McBride Studio says. McBride says Rock Lee. Judgment Meter's getting goaded into doing a character. Okay. I don't think I can skip any of this. Character creation. Alright, let's see what are some ideas we got here. McBride suggests Rock Lee from Naruto. Let's see, do we have a Kung Fu guy? Let's see, what is... I seem to remember Rock Lee looking kind of, lanky. Is that right? He's definitely, yeah, a little bit slimmer. Slightly tall. Muscle definition. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up some pictures of him. I mean, I know what he looks like, but I don't really remember his height or his outfit very well. I don't think I've seen too many profile shots of him either. We'll start off with that, Rockley. See where it goes. So much pressure. Duplicate. The heat is on. Alright. So he has pretty distinct eyes. Let me try to remember here. He's got the big ass eyebrows. No, that's not right. I don't think that hair works. I don't think they have a bowl cut option. That's the issue. Like, buzz cut doesn't work. What would be a good haircut for Rockley? Samurai doesn't work. I think this is about as short as I can get it, which is stupid. Big ass eyebrows or big ass eyebrows? Yes. What are the biggest ass options? Like those? Can we make one a Harpy Queen? I really don't know what she looks like. Yeah, this doesn't work because the fringe covers up the eyebrows. We gotta get something that's a bowl cut. What's the closest thing to a bowl cut we got here? Crew cut's too short. Yeah, I know that Rock Lee is based on Bruce Lee. You have to use accessories for the eyebrows to make them stand out. You should really catch yourself so stuff like that doesn't happen. So stuff like what doesn't happen? I don't understand what you mean. I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you aware? What do you mean? What do you mean, that penis? What are you talking about? What the hell are you? What the hell are you talking about? William, what the hell are you talking about, man? That's a pretty funny fake fact. Are you aware? Rock Lee is based on the Digimon Hitmonlee. Are you aware? Rock Lee is based on the Digimon Hitmonlee, both of which were inspired by the creation of real-life martial art. I'm lost. Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean, dead penis? So people, what the hell are you talking?